Hello and welcome to the SciFirst MovieTalk episode. So, in this episode, I sound a bit more downbeat than usual, don't I? But that's because this episode is a little bit sadder than my usual ones. So, the energy is still there for what I'm about to show you, but it is a little bit different, I think, from what you guys have been used to on my channel so far. So, if you're joining me for the first time, it's not the best episode to join me on, but it's going to be an interesting one, so please do stick with it. There is a reason, so do hold on. I'll explain in a minute. So this is the time that I would normally do my monthly haul, and this is exactly that in a way. But everything that I got in June 2021, I am going to leave until July 2021 for the next month. I haven't bought that much in June, to be quite fair anyway. I think I've only bought about 4 things. So it'll make an absolutely fantastic haul, won't it, in the end of July, come beginning of August, something like that. So that's the idea, that's the plan. So what is this one about then? So this is a haul, but a little bit different. I still wanted to share this with you guys. It's something that we've been dealing with for quite some time, to be quite fair, but obviously behind the scenes and things, so we don't really give much of our personal life away. But I thought this one was apt, given what has happened and given what I'm about to show you, okay? So basically, what happened is that, unfortunately, in February of this year, Leslie, my wife's dad, he sadly passed away. It was quite sudden. He'd been battling a fairly long illness, but it wasn't to the point that it was going to take him from us. And so it was very unexpected. It happened within the space of like 3 days. And yeah, the family is, I mean, what we're on now, so we're on, nearly beginning of July. Yeah, it's still hitting everybody quite hard. But we are getting through it, and I mean, obviously, people's support and things has been fantastic. I haven't really shared it with the channel, but it's just nice that everybody's been out there, and offered a bit of a shoulder that we can kind of work to, a bit of a different life than obviously getting a bit caught up in the moment and everything, But why I'm here, what I'm doing, so I don't want to be too melancholy in that respect. But yes, so Oliver's dad. Oliver's granddad. I'm Oliver's dad. Oliver's granddad and Leslie's dad. Yes. So, unfortunately, yes, like I said, he passed away in February this year. So, but he was an avid fan, an absolutely avid fan of JeanClaude Van Damme and Steven Seagal. And I think just before he kind of passed, he was on a mission along with Leslie to get every single JeanClaude Van Damme and Steven Seagal film that he could actually get his hands on. I mean, some of this stuff is obscure. I didn't want to seem like a grave robber back in February, but he did leave quite for him, a fairly decent DVD collection. It was a simple soul. He loved his kind of budget kind of action movies, and the stuff kind of thing you get on a late night TV or TNT, I think it is, that channel, or Men's Motors, that kind of thing. So the kind of like the budget action movies. I mean, goodness knows how many Steven Seagal and JeanClaude Van Damme, looking at this collection, they churned one out every month, But what I thought I'd do, nobody wanted his DVDs, his collection. I think somebody pilfered a couple that they wanted. I collect them, don't I? So I thought that what better home would they be able to go to? And for Leslie to be able to watch them anytime she wants, to remember some of the antics that she had with her dad while watching them, and do the stuff. What better would it be to then absorb them into my collection? So that's what I thought I'd do. And I just thought I'd show you guys what he had. At least the ones that I've ended up with, which is pretty much most of it. Like I said, apart from probably some of the more big budget titles that he had. But to be fair, I probably had them anyway. We probably got them for him, in the end. But yes, he was a simple soul. He loved his TV. He loved his films. Maybe perhaps not as much as I. But he did. And, we did have some moments. I mean, he'd rather have a quiet life, so I didn't really watch that much with him, but I did watch a couple of films. Bloodsport, I think, was one of them. Clint Eastwood, I think, is in it. So it's called Bloodwork, I think it's called. So we watched that one many moons ago, and we also watched quite a bit over the years as it went on, just as I was there when we stayed. So, yes. So, yeah, there's nothing. There's lots of weird and wonderful things in here. I have never heard of like 99% of the films that I am about to show you in here. But it's going to be interesting kind of working through my way through these in his honour. I asked Leslie whether or not he had a favourite one. No, only that he didn't like Steven Seagal's best known films, Under Siege and Under Siege 2. I just don't know if he was right. But no, he liked everything to do with them. I think those ones, I've said to Leslie, I think perhaps he was just seeing them too much. You know, you can have too much of a good thing, and that's where I'm going to leave it with that one. So, he's also got lots of other bits and bobs, lots of other action films and things like that, but you will see JeanClaude Van Damme and Steven Seagal prominently throughout all of this. So, the first one we have is JeanClaude Van Damme and Legionnaire. And like I said, I'm not even going to tell you whether or not I've seen half of these or not. If I don't tell you I haven't seen them, basically. And we'll just leave it at that. If I tell you otherwise, then I have, or whatever. But yeah, otherwise, I have not got a clue. So, yes, I'll be interested to see where we go with it. So, Legionnaire, JeanClaude Van Damme. Then we've got Born to Raise Hell, Steven Seagal. There you go. You see, I mean, can't say for these two, but quite a lot of them, Leslie actually had to go to America and Europe to get some of the copies that we had, because we just couldn't get them in the UK. So quite a lot of these are odd. But All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. Once in the Life. Is that Steven Seagal? No, Lawrence Fishburne's in that one, though. He's in pretty much everything else that them two are in, of course, yeah. So, Contract to Kill, Steven Seagal. End of a Gun, Steven Seagal. You get the theme. And there we go again. Submerged is at it again. There we go. And we have Swelter. So I don't know who's in this one. Lenny James, Grant Bowler, Alfred Molina, JeanClaude Van Damme. There you go. That's the reason for that one existing. There's a Seagal six-pack. So we've got Pistol Whipped, Fight of Fury, Attack Force, Shadow Man, Black Dawn, and Today You Die. I'd love to know if you watched all of these. I really would. I think it would upset Leslie, though, to know if he didn't. But we could maybe watch them, you know, and prioritise them ones. But anywho, Dragon Eyes, another JeanClaude Van Damme. Oh, you might want to get a cup of tea as well, by the way, or a cup of coffee. We're going to be here for a while. I haven't counted these, but I haven't even entered the box that sat down beside me yet. So, Steven Seagal is a dangerous man. He is with the amount that he's knocked out. Now, I've heard of this one. This is Nicolas Cage, Justice. I haven't seen it, though, but I have heard of that one. So that's Nicolas Cage. So that's deviating from the path a little bit. Then we've got Jason Momoa in Braven. He's not playing Atlantean in this, so a bit out of character for him there. Then we've got something that looks pretty spooky, Fingerprints. Not heard of that one. We've got Roots. Now I've heard of this. This is supposed to be... I haven't seen it, though. I really should, shouldn't I? But yes, Roots, the 30th anniversary edition. So yeah, I probably would watch that with Leslie. I think that one, that's very much off the deviated track for David. That's his name, by the way, David Watkins. But yeah, so, yeah, Roots. Here we go, I'll just stretch across here. Outside the Law. And Attack Forge, Steven Seagal. Then we've got The Thirst. Then we've got The Order, Van Damme again. Steven Seagal is out of reach this time round. He's not so much a dangerous man, but out of reach. Then we've got Assassination Games. You'll have to bear with me as I bull across to get these things. Then we've got Pressed, starring Luke Goss, actually, that one. The Assassin Next Door. I hope not. Anywho. And this one, I saw this one as I was picking it up, and I thought this one might be his favourite. I'm only messing. Only because Sniper, starring Van Damme and Seagal. What more could anybody want if they were fans of those? Got a film called Curfew. And then we have In the Blink of an Eye. The New Police Story, Jackie Chan. I've heard of this one, Shoot 'em Up it's called, but I haven't seen it. Solomon Kane, no idea. Steve Austin this time around, another WWE, The Stranger. Or The Strangler, no, The Stranger. Just in case I'd misread it. This one, I hope it's not something it shouldn't be, because I'm trying to be a family channel. So, no, yeah. It's not that kind of movie, but I don't know until I watch it to know if it is. Something called, I won't show you it, the Chan Barra Striptease. That name should really say it, shouldn't it? But it's manga. It says manga on the top, and I've not watched any manga. I don't know if this is the place I should start watching manga. But I don't think it's that kind of movie. I think it is a manga film. So if you know of it, let me know. I won't show it just in case. It doesn't. Do you know, the cover's not bad. There's nothing on it, but just in case, I won't go there. Shanbara Striptease, it's called. Right. Who knows these things, eh? Anywho. Right, so now I'm into the box. And that's still got rows and rows. So here we go. We've got Van Damme is AWOL. 3 films box set. This looks good. Nowhere to Run, Knockoff, and Hard Target. I've actually heard of all 3 of them. Not seen them though. But they're actually more popular releases, I think, that he did a little bit earlier on in his career, aren't they? So yeah, I haven't seen them though. So must catch up with some of them, but that's them. And we've got 6 Bullets. We've got The Kill Team. Oh, hey, we're going. Arkansas. Liam Hemsworth's in that one, so I'm not sure though. Not heard of that one. I thought that said Mel Gibson. It's Milo Gibson. Maybe that's one of his sons. I don't know. Probably. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know about the Gibson family to know. All the Devil's Men. You guys always tell me anyway when I've got this wrong, so there's plenty to tell me in this one, I'm sure. There we've got Mercenary Absolution. So there's probably another mercenary somewhere hanging around. Steven Seagal. JeanClaude Van Damme in Derailed. Now, I don't even know if I've got doubles here. I haven't checked, but maybe. Then we've got Enemies Closer. They're all going to fall over in a minute. We All Die Young. Fingers crossed. No. Then we've got The Hard Corps. In Hell. Van Damme in Hell. Strange that I actually did ask my sister for In Hell 1 year. I actually got this film. I think I got rid of it. I don't think. I don't know. But I actually wanted the one with... who's in... I'm never good with names. If you know the channel, I like films, but I'm never good with names. And I should know the name. But the Elizabethan one, where it's Jack the Ripper. The name will come to it. You could tell me anyway, but yeah. I've got JeanClaude Van Damme and Steven Seagal in my mind. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Then we've got Double Team. I think that's a pretty popular one from back in the day. So I think that was released at cinema, that one. We're getting there. Then we have Rogue Warfare 3 Ultimate Shellacked That's German, isn't it? So I'm not actually sure what the name is underneath there, but Rogue Warfare 3. Sniper Reloaded. Acts of Vengeance. Dauntless, The Battle of Midway. Thought it was a game then. Nope, it's a film. I saw the blue box and I thought, have I just shown a PlayStation 2? No. There we go. Welcome to the Jungle. I think that one was released at some. That's a comedy, isn't it? I think. So that one I'll check out faster than the others, I think. Then we've got Cyborg. He's always good at playing cyborgs, isn't he, Van Damme? He's got that kind of wooden attitude that cyborgs require. Then we have, oh, he looks pretty young in this one, Bloodsports. That's probably one of his earlier ones. And then he likes his fighting, doesn't he? Kickboxer. Again, Van Damme. So that's that. Right, let's find some space for all these, otherwise they're all going to fall all over the floor. Right, here we go. So we've got Code of Honor. Then we've got Precious Cargo. That's got Bruce Willis in it. So I'm not heard that one. Universal Soldier Regeneration. There's a fair few Universal Soldiers, and then I think Van Damme's been in them all, so he's pressed on pretty well. Then we've got Sylvester Stallone, Bullet to the Head. Heard of it, not seen it though. And now this is one from back in the day, Street Fighter. So yes, I have seen Street Fighter many moons ago though. So, but yes, that one was obviously a big cinema release at the time. Don't know if it's the best game adaptation that was ever made, but Street Fighter, there we are. Then we've got Wake of Death. Universal Soldier, The Return. Now, if I'd have had this all organised, I'd have put these in order. But yes, Universal Soldier, The Return. But I have no idea which one's first and which one's last, if you know what I mean. Apart from, you know, obviously the Marine 5 gives the number away. Battleground. I'm pretty sure I might have a Marine number other one somewhere in the mix. But yes, that's that one. Good gracious me. Right. I'm going to have to find some space somewhere else. We have the Asian Connection. The Score. I've heard of that one. Not seen it though. So as you can tell, I've not seen any of these. So this is a great collection to actually start watching this kind of film, I suppose. Then we've got Sniper, Ghost Shooter. So have we had a sniper somewhere? Because that's German again, I think. So that's that one. Then we've got the Scorpion King 4, The Quest for Power. Yep, The Quest for Power. I've actually got the Scorpion King 1, 2 and 3, so that's actually fitted in pretty well. That's that one. We've got Assassination Games. Acts of Violence. Here we go, the Marine 4, Moving Target. So we've got a couple of these Marine films. Pretty good. I think I might have Marine 1 and 2, though. I'm pretty sure. May do. No Retreat, No Surrender. Looks like one of his early ones again. Van Damme. Then we've got The Quest. I remember that one coming out in cinema. I ain't seen it, though. Again, like the majority of this, I haven't seen. So that's that one. Then we've got Death Warrant. And Mercenary for Justice, another Steven Seagal. I mean, literally, how many did they make? They've got to have been one every month, haven't they? Like I said, they're working out of the most, aren't they? They're all. To be fair, though, not saying anything about the films, but you do kind of get the feel that they're all of a similar ilk. Yeah, they play one person and one person only. But we'll give them a go. JCVD. Red Hill, not heard of that one. The Bouncer. Urban Justice. Force of Execution. Pound of Flesh. They all sound great, don't they? Some of these titles, though. Maximum Risk, that one I have seen. Can't remember it, though. But I have seen it many moons ago. So that one I have, finally. Found one that I've seen. Here we go. We're on the bottom row of the box now. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Just tidy some of this up while we're here. Right, here we go. Right. So we have Killing Gunther. Gut Shot. Sounds handy, doesn't it? The Mule, Clint Eastwood. The Perfect Weapon. Belly of the Beast. So, I know of this one, I haven't seen it, Defiance, Daniel Craig. So that's completely different. It's not Steven Seagal or JeanClaude Van Damme. But yes, I haven't seen that one. So I'm actually looking forward to that because it's Daniel Craig. He just did that just after one of the Bonds, didn't he, I think? That's that one. Homeland, the complete 4th season. I think we've got Homeland 1 and 2. So again, that's quite a nice addition to complete some of the sets or to build up some of the sets. Got Never Grow Old. Then we've got The Game, Michael Douglas. So I actually have seen this and I do have it. I just don't have it on Blu-ray. So that was a nice opportunity to upgrade one of the films that I do have. So not often that happens. Rob the Mob. The Patriot. That's one of Steven Seagal's early ones, isn't it? So yeah, I remember that one to some extent, but I haven't seen it in a long, long time. Against the Dark. Kickboxer Retaliation. And another Universal Soldier, Day of Reckoning. So that's another entry into the... I mean, I have no idea how many Universal Soldier films there actually were. But I'm churning them out here anyways. That's 3 I think we've come to. So I remember the first one. I've just never seen any of the other ones. So... although I don't think the first one's in here. Oh, no, don't think so. Right. Maximum Conviction. Low Winter Sun. Yeah. The Runner. Nicolas Cage this time round. Mixing things up. 211, Nicolas Cage again. Then we have Ticker. Out for a Kill. I think I've heard of that one, just not seen it. The Foreigner, same again. Heard of it, not seen it. And Exit Wounds. Remember seeing it to some extent. Can't remember much about it. But yes, I have seen that one, I'm sure. That's those. So we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Right. So we have 24 Hours to Live. Argo. I got this one because I'm not quite sure whether or not I have it. That I don't know. Familiar, I think. Entabibi or Entabi. How you say that one? I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. I have a duplicate, Out for a Kill. I'm sure we've just... it's like Snap, isn't it? Snap. So that's that one. He had that many. He didn't even know how many... what he'd got, did he? Oh, bless. Vendetta. In Dubious Battle. And Final Recall. So, let's have a look. We are nearly there. We are nearly there. Executive Decision. I've got that one. I've seen it many times, but I don't know whether I've got it. So I took that one because I mean, if I have repeats, then some of the other family will have them. I'm sure, you know. Blunt Force Trauma. Kill 'Em All. That's pretty much sums up pretty much most of these movies, doesn't it? Kill 'em all. Then we've got Black Eagle, Van Damme Until Death, Double Impact. I'm pretty sure we've seen that one as well in here somewhere, aren't we? One of them multi-packs. And again, I think Sudden Death as well. I think it was one of the multi-packs, maybe. But sometimes you've got to get the multi-packs to get the film you haven't got, and so you've got to get the stuff that you have got as well. But anyway. And the last few, so Second in Command. Then we have, it is Universal Soldier. So we have the original one, so that is a definite must. It's not Terminator, you know, but it's still fairly decent fun. And then at least I've got some other ones to check out. And another one to check out, Time Cop. I've seen that one. Save some of the best till last. And Kill Switch. There you go. So that is it. So yeah, it's sad as it is. At least his collection goes to a good home. It will join my many thousands somewhere else in the house. Unfortunately, I don't have the room to display them, so they won't be displayed. But they will be lovingly cared for, and that I hope is the main thing. And in time, lovingly watched. I mean, there's plenty of watching here. I just don't know when I'm going to get time to get around to it. You know what I mean? It's yeah, there's certainly a few to go, isn't there? So, but I just didn't want to see them go to waste. You know, just get shoved in somebody else's house or get sold on a car boot. That just didn't feel right to me. You know, the guy, he took a lot of time and investment to get these particular films to him. You know, I am a collector. He just wanted his Steven Seagals, you know, and his JeanClaude Van Dammes. And that might be something that I might have to look at in the next year or so, is did he get them all? Did he get all of the ones that they made? Because if he didn't, maybe that's something I should look to do for him, you know, and just finish off those two collections. That would be a really nice tribute. So, in some ways, I hope you've enjoyed this tribute episode. If you've made it all the way to the end, that is what it is, and that's the reason for it. Back in the, you know, for producing this episode. Yeah, it's just sad, but hopefully we can have some enjoyment out of it, and he can look down on us if he's there. Whatever your persuasion is, then, you know, whatever you believe, in hope that wherever he is, that he will find some enjoyment in the knowledge that we will be watching these in his honour. So that brings me to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like. Please do hit that subscribe button for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, and other movie-related content. But yes, most of all, thank you very much for joining me on this journey, and I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, again, thank you very much. But otherwise, I hope to see you again in another more lively episode of SciFirst Movie Talk. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.